All right, I am Infinis Ghost, aka Shmoney the King. Back at you again with another live broadcast. Today, gonna start off by doing some reacts. This one is Mom puts teenage Acidhead in a mental hospital, 1967. Let's see what these kids were up to. How are these guys getting high? While they do that, I'm gonna grab my 3.5, get my mind right, get your mind right. Let's do this.
Yes. Why? Well, because for one, it teaches me a lot about myself that I didn't know, and it kind of informs me.
Wait, what?
You like LSD?
Yes.
Why?
Hmm.
Well, because for one, it teaches me a lot about myself that I didn't know, and it kind of informs me about
Really?
my
Like what?
environment and what goes on.
What does it
God
tell you
damn.
about yourself?
Tells me what I like.
What do you like?
What do you like?
Well,
Bro, you're like what? 18, 19? You should be into fucking girls right now. What the hell?
you know, I can't really explain what I like.
It's hard to explain.
What?
You see, you've had an experience that I haven't had, and
Exactly. Oh, hold up. No.
Explain what I like.
it's hard to explain.
Yes,
You've had an experience that
you can't explain what you like because you don't know what the fuck you like. You haven't been through anything and you don't know anything yet.
I haven't
God damn.
had, and I'm trying to find out what your experience is like, what it does for you.
It makes everything a little unreal, you know. Everything that is hallucinations project from my mind, and
What?
everything that I see is myself. I mean, it's all coming from my mind.
Wait, it sounds like he's describing those kaleidoscope things from the 90s.
and all the things that I see, everything that I see is all, I'm making it all.
You're controlling everything.
Yes, I'm controlling what the scenery looks like about me. I'm not controlling it necessarily, but when it's happening, that's what's me. That's me happening.
Okay, why do people that legitimately do hardcore drugs can never ever explain themselves or ever explain the high? I mean, like, this is hard to understand if you don't even smoke weed or anything, but it's like, at least you can describe that. These people can't describe shit. They're too young to describe anything. They don't know shit from shit.
How about people? Do you think that before you used the drug, you were afraid of people?
Well, I didn't know it at the time, but I realized that I was when I took the drug.
Wait, what? No. What?
Well, I didn't know it at the time, but I realized that I was when I took the drug.
Go touch some grass, kid.
Because
You need to touch some grass.
your inner feelings more intensely.
Oh my days.
Why do you think you were afraid of them before?
Because I didn't know them.
Didn't know your
Do you feel that you
feelings?
know them through the drug?
No, I don't feel that I know them, but I'm not afraid of being rejected by them. Because I don't feel any rejection towards them. I used to be constantly thinking about being afraid of them, but now I don't have to be afraid anymore because they're all beautiful, and whether they reject me or not, they're still beautiful.
Does it ever seem to you that this
Okay,
might be a little...
I can't even hate on this kid.
Oh yes.
I can't even hate on this kid.
Might be a little unreal.
Oh yes. But I mean, after you learn this on an acid trip, you practice it when you're straight too.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't leave you.
If everybody is beautiful, then there's no one who's, say, dangerous to you.
Oh, but the dangerous people are beautiful too. They're dangerous, sure, but they're still beautiful.
Ah, this kid knows already.
Why are you here?
Danger and beauty. Or beauty and danger. I'm getting too high already. God damn.
It's a long story, but I'll try to break it down in short.
We got time.
God, and I made me feel quite good, you know, and my mother mistook this good feeling for taking drugs, and I was getting kind of wayward and everything. I mean, I wasn't coming home on time, so she phoned the police, and I was brought to YGC, and then I was brought here.
It is a slippery slope, especially when you're a teenager.
Because of my talking about God and everything, they might have thought that I was a little crazy.
Do you think you are?
This guy took LSD and started talking about God.
I understand how they felt because I wasn't making.
Of course they're gonna think you're crazy.
On it, it's very hard to. I was trying to express something that was hard to express.
Extremely introverted.
Oh shit! Damn.
Or has been.
made me feel quite good, you know, and my mother mistook this good feeling for taking drugs, and I was getting kind of wayward and everything. I mean, I wasn't coming home on time, so she phoned the police, and I was brought to YGC, and then I was brought here.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because of my talking about God and everything, they might have thought that I was a little crazy.
Do you think you are?
No.
Well, if you start taking drugs and then not coming home, and then when you are home, you start talking about God, and your parents know that you're on drugs, especially like LSD, it's hard to stop, man. Come on, it's a slippery slope. God damn, you got kidnapped and then brought to a got kidnapped and brought to a drug rehabilitation facility for children? That is crazy.
But I understand how they felt because I wasn't making myself clear.
67 was a different time.
I was trying to express something that was hard to express, and I wasn't really capable of expressing it. I mean, I can have the relationship between myself and God, but it's a mistake to try to make other people feel the way I did, and that's what I was trying to do.
What's God like?
Ooh.
Well, first of all, God is everything, so he is like everything.
I swear this sounds like a fucking meme.
He is everything. There's nothing that he isn't like.
Is he like a man?
I don't know. Everything, he lives in everything. Everything on this earth.
I can't describe to you the feeling that it gives you when your son says to you, can't you feel it? God is everywhere. I'm going with God. I'm waiting for God to come and get me. It isn't a happy thing at all, or an inside. It's a death wish. And I tried talking sense to him. I said, Jimmy, you don't see.
If my kid did this in 1967, I wouldn't send him to a drug rehab facility. I'd be like, okay, you're becoming the next pope. Going to the Vatican.
God,
you're going to Pope school, son.
But
Pope school!
He didn't see that at all. He believed that he was seeing him right now. Jim hasn't adjusted well to school. He's an extremely introverted boy, or has been up until lately.
That's why.
He wouldn't try. The least sign of failure to him meant an automatic stop right now. And I think that the problems that he had were magnified and triggered by the release that he seemed to find in drugs. And I feel as though that this is many of the children today are doing this type of thing, and if it could be stressed that this is a medical problem and not a criminal problem, I believe that parents would be on the telephone calling somebody as soon as they found.
I don't know, it just seems like no matter no matter what year or what age, older generation and parents are just gonna have a harder time connecting to their kids. That's just fact of it. It happened to me, it happened to them, and I'm guaranteed it's gonna happen to future generations. It's already happening to these fucking kids right now. That's crazy. I don't know. What's the solution? Who knows? Talk more to your kids? I don't even think so, because at a certain point, kids won't even want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to get the fuck away from all the adults. Oh man, I didn't even start smoking weed till I was like in grade 10 or some shit. Ah damn.
Illegal material around the house, which they don't do now because they're afraid they're sending their sons and daughters to jail.
No, you need to start doing chores around the house. Fuck that. Like, force your kids to start doing chores.
There is a steady flow into San Francisco hospitals of young people who have freaked out and been picked.
The kids aren't even like waking up and brushing their teeth. Not even like, at least put down a routine when they're young. It's like, okay, wake up, brush your teeth. It's like, no matter what, it's like, it starts with little things. But these kids don't know shit. Fucking hell.
Where are my friends? Do my friends
Desperate terror.
Where am I? Where am I?
You're in the hospital here. Come on.
Where am I? Where am
The bad
I?
trip is a frightening thing to witness. It must be far more terrifying to experience.
Where are you taking me? Where am I?
Yo, she's really tripping out.
You're in the hospital.
Who are you? I'm a nurse. What's your name?
Your hands are cold.
What's your name?
Joan,
Joan. I'm a nurse. Gus?
I don't want to be here.
It's
Where are
all
my
right.
friends?
It's all right. It's all right. Get your pick up. It's all right. I'm a nurse. It's all right, Joan.
John. Hi, John. My name is Gus. I'm going to take you to your room.
Yo, she is
Whether they want it or
gone.
not,
She doesn't even know where she is.
in the handling of LSD users and
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a nurse. I know you're tripping out. You're seeing demons, but I'm a nurse. I'm a demon nurse. I'm a demon nurse. I'm a nurse. I can help you out.
trouble. The street, where hippies
Oh.
like to congregate, shows no hint of the horror behind the scenes in hospitals. But the street thrusts the hippies at the community. They can't be left to go their own way and forgotten because they make their presence felt.
Damn. Right, these are the homeless people of 1967? Shit, homeless people used to be cool back then.
For one thing, they take up a good deal of public space.
No
In a
trash.
sense, they have taken over the community by superimposing their own subculture and values upon it.
No piss all
They
over the
express
place.
contempt for money and pride themselves on being able to manage without it. But they are not
We don't even
above
want
begging.
your money.
This is
Oh,
the office
shit.
of a San Francisco hippie newspaper called The Oracle. It's a busy place. We asked Gabe Katz, one of the editors of The Oracle.
But look around you, nothing works. The only thing the kid is presented with is when you grow up, look, you can join the army, you can go to war, you can get a gig working as an engineer and become a vegetable and drive to work in your own car, your own big metal box. And, just, it looks absurd. People in
What the fuck? This guy's talking about current year. This shit is scary. Why are the problems of the past the problems of the present and future?
There are metal boxes like this going all over from job to job, frustrated. What joy is there in life? Life is and should be ecstasy. Being alive should be a joy, and it's a drag for most people because they never had a chance to figure it out for themselves what they wanted to do. You were a this, or you're going to be a this. I'm going to school to do this. When you go to school for the right to earn, to learn to earn, to buy more pieces of metal junk, and earn.
Yes. That this is the same fucking reason why I did not want to go to fucking college for this shit. Like, even when I was working in the restaurant, some of the other chefs would look down on you because you didn't go to college. But, bro, we're both going. Why am I gonna pay to go to college to do the same shit that I've been doing all my fucking life? The basic skill of cooking food for myself. The only thing that college is gonna teach me is legitly more business with how to handle food care and shit. I don't even need to do that because I'm not even trying to own a fucking restaurant. Fuck that. It's a trap for stupid people. Fuck that shit.
For most people, because they never had a chance to figure it out for themselves what they wanted to do. You were a this, or you're going to be a this. I'm going to school to do this. When you go to school for the right to earn, to learn to earn, to buy more pieces of metal junk, and I think the kids that are here.
Am I a hippie at heart? Holy shit!
This evolution now is one that is a result of the alienation that a child feels, particularly a middle-class American feels, of not really relating to his family. Father's somebody that goes to work, and he gets shoved into school and is constantly subject to one authority or another. And when he turns on, he sees, wow, there's something else.
God damn.